What's up, guys? Hunter Frontier back at it again with another video, and in this video, guys, we're gonna be talking about cards that you definitely should be picking up before it's too late. And of course, we're gonna be talking about Ghostbone Haunted Mansion, the quarter century secret rare from Rare Collection 1, and you guys can see that it is starting to go up in price. And the reason being is that this card is actually insane in the current format. It hits a lot of different strategies at the right point, and that's what you want in terms of a hand trap. Now you guys can see the graph here. February, December, it really was about $22, and then you can kind of just see that spike once we hit that April mark, and it goes higher and higher. So 47 bucks again over the weekend at the NAWCQ. It put in so much work in a lot of people's decks that it deserves to at least have the spotlight here. And I wanted to bring it to you guys and say, like, wow, I mean, 48 bucks is still a lot, but remember how it basically just doubled in price since December. And again, it's a great hand trap to have as a staple, but also if you want to have a shiny, bling bling version of it in your deck, go ahead and jump on that now before it's too late. And then moving on, we do have Shidal Fusion. So this, of course, is getting more support in terms of people wanting to play it this format. And I will say that you have a lot of cheap versions here, but the kicker here is the Shidal Fusion quarter century secret rare from Stampede. So if you can go back, right, you can see that it really was 12. Then once we hit July, it just skyrocketed up. And again, for good reason, it's the highest rarity. That's why we always have that kind of like talk where it's like, what's considered like, highest rarity? Is it the modern one, or it's like an older printing, right? Because this had a very, very older printing of it. Is that really considered higher value in terms of people want that more compared to just the modern day rarity? But for this case, right, you can see that 31 bucks for this one. People are valuing this, and they do want 3 for their decks. So something to kind of just bring to your attention. It could easily go up to 40, maybe 45, but if you guys want to buy that, you can go ahead and do so right now. And any cards you guys do buy, please go ahead and hit that TCGPlayer link down below. Anything you, of course, get supports the channel. Appreciate you guys. But moving on, we do have Sales Ban, and this card, we talked about this card for a while, and it is putting in work as well, just like Ghostbone, because this card is insane. And when you do get it in your hand, if you know the deck you are versing, right, that one choke point card or just any card that you want to disrupt, name it and you are good to go, right? So again, the same restrictions apply to you. So let's say if you say Ash Blossom, then you also can't use Ash Blossom. But if it's something that's very particular to their archetype, you guys are good to go, right? So you can see for the secret rare, it is nearing $9-10. So if you want to go ahead and buy that, you can. But also note that the super rare here is starting to go up in price too. So if you guys do have cards, bulk cards from the Dueling Heroes Mega Pack, you might want to go ahead and dig them out and flip them now for an easy 4 or 5 bucks a piece. But good card to grab for your strategies. And then we have the Black Gold Laughs. Now, this one is always a conundrum because this card is actually insane for the format, right? It's a really useful card, just like with Sales Ban, but at the same time, it has the one printing. It's from Phantom Nightmare of all sets, plus it is lowest $29. Now, you could go ahead and buy this now, or what you really could do is wait for the preprint, hopefully the Megatins, but who really knows when, what cards are going to actually be in it. They haven't revealed the set yet, but it is up to you guys when it comes to this. If you're going to be playing more, my whole mindset is if you're going to be playing more Yu-Gi-Oh in terms of competitive, go ahead and buy it. If you're more of a casual player, you can play other cards, then don't get it. That's kind of like my morality on this kind of decision. But next up, we have Junk Warrior, and not just Junk Warrior, but also Junk Warrior too. So, I did want to kind of point out the fact that these two cards are really cool, right? Quarter Century Secret Rare. And then you have the Starlight Rare Chibi version. But mostly here, if you want to pick up a copy, you can, because once November hits, I feel like both of these copies will be going up in price with the announcement of the Legendary Duelist set. If you guys have not heard about that, go ahead and check out the last video. And on the other side of it too, we did a How to Beat Vanquish Soul deck guide, and definitely go ahead and check that as well. I'll do a new support once we get Justice Hunters into the TCG about K9, so definitely keep a lookout for that. But when it comes to these two cards, again, I would say whichever you prefer, right? If you are trying to play the deck once it hits in November, so you do have options, and you have cheaper options too, of course. Moving on, we have Vanquish Soul Holly Sue, a card that you guys should definitely be buying before it's too late, because, you know, just imagine off pre-sale, $45, $50, insane. Now it has dipped, of course, and now it's starting to go back up in price. People are seeing that it is putting in work with Vanquish Soul. Plus, again, they're anticipating the K9 support to come out soon in Justice Hunters. So a lot of competition there. But again, once that set does hit, this card will be going back up in price. Keep that in mind. Moving on, we do have Orcus, and just to point out some of the Orcus prices here, because Orcus did take it, and honestly, I'm happy that a, you know, deck from Toss format made it so far and won. You do have some notable cards here. Let me go ahead and switch it over to high to low, but you do see more of the Starlight rares are getting the attention. Gersu, the Orcus Mech Knight, a card that used to be so expensive when it first came out. The quarter-cent secret version of this card from Bonanza of all things, 15-16 bucks, not bad to pick up. Orcus Return used to be such an expensive card, but now it's just insanely cheap. And I will say the new Galatea is at a decent price, but it can definitely go up as well. So keep that in mind when you guys are looking to purchase these cards. Moving on, we have Sengenjin Wakes from a Millennium, and this is the quarter-century secret version, of course, because this card is actually almost at its all-time highest right now. And you can see here, like, we have about 5 listings before it jumps to 60. So if it's something that you guys have been wanting to buy, you guys have 5 chances to buy it before lowest is $61. Moving on, we do have the Mitsurugi deck here, and a lot of cards are falling out. The reason being is that, again, Megatons, reprint season, right? We all love reprint season for the most part. But I will say though that, you know, some deals you could find here are the Mitsurugi quarter-century secret versions, because a lot of cards are going down right now, just based off, you know, Nat's finished and the fact that, you know, people are going to prefer to play the low rarity sometimes. And I think when it comes to this, that might be the case. So if you want to go ahead and buy into it, this would be the perfect time. There's also this, and I wouldn't recommend the Ritual, only because we're going to be getting more printings of it, but I digress. So it's up to you guys what you want to do. Moving on, we have number 61, Bulcanosaurus, and this one also is a target for K9. Really cool card, only 2 copies. You have the gold, which you hate, you know you hate it, and you have the ultra rare version. Go ahead and just buy 1 copy, or it could be a rare in Justice Hunters, but we don't know yet. So, you know, of course, try to go ahead and do your own, you know, make your own opinion on that and decide what you want to do. Same thing with the Arc Rebellion XYZ Dragon, another target for K9 and an easy OTK. So definitely consider it either super rare or the higher rarity card, which is more $9-10 for the secret rare. And then for the final 2 cards, guys, we have Stardust Dragon, and we do have Black Rose Dragon. And I want to point these guys out because they're still relatively cheaper. I mean, Stardust is going up now. It's about $7 lowest for a near mint copy on TCGPlayer. But again, Edison staples, you know, just collectability. It's just an all-around great card. And it's just beautiful, and it's an amazing card from 5Ds. Again, I love 5Ds, guys. I can't say that enough. And then Black Rose Dragon, same thing, but it's still around the same price. So if you are looking to play Edison, since GOAT is kind of like, perfect cards to actually pick up. But guys, that's all I have for you for this video. If you guys liked the video, make sure to give it a huge like. Comment down below your thoughts. What cards did we miss out on? And if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn notification bell on so you're updated the next time I upload new videos. Alright guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day or night, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.